Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get her done.
Oh, God, you had to go with that.
Yep.
Damn.
I had to annoy you one last time.
One last time. You're leaving?
Forever? Goodbye forever.
I mean, one last time.
One
before
more
the
time.
Next time.
One last time.
We're gonna celebrate. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Getting hot in her.
Yo, what are we doing, dude? What's going on?
Yeah, what up,
I think we're having our quarter of 100th podcast.
Quarter of
Yeah.
100 podcast. Happy God, that's the name of this.
100.
Happy quarter centennial.
This is only the 25th.
Yeah.
Happy fillet of fish. I want my baby back. My baby back rib.
I don't know how to spell this, but I can.
Give me that
100.
fish.
No, you were right the first time.
Is it D?
Yeah.
Quincentennial.
Is that a thing?
every 400 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not a
So,
thing.
no.
No, it's not. But
I'm Sean.
I'm Austin.
I'm Kay.
I'm Brittany.
Brittany.
And we're HawkWalk Studios, except for Brittany. She's not.
I'm just
And except for
here.
Rad, 'cause he's dead
She's
again.
off.
Rad has died in a plane crash.
Again.
He should hopefully recover
Probably
from
be
it
more
next week.
convenient
Yeah.
if
Better
he's
recover
dead.
next week. It's
usually,
not as much fun without
Usually
fourth.
a 7-day recovery period for plane crashes.
Y'all are just
Everyone knows.
Depends on what
statistically.
it really depends on what the team doctors say.
running around.
At the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Got places to go. Got to
We're
find my
testing out List 1 skin pack and.
Yeah.
Is there
Well,
something,
Sean
is there
is.
something on my back?
Yes, he is.
Is there something? There is something on your back.
Yeah,
It's like a piece of an M portal.
Yeah, I say he's an M portal
All right.
That's sick, dude. Yo, I love your face
with a
though.
grifter, with a grifter on his head.
No, it's not a grifter. It's it's a shulker.
Shulker.
Shulk you. Shulk some clams. Get this shit up in a row.
I'll just take care of this hole.
But
All
Oh,
right.
I'm so crouching.
So gay.
Why is she breaking stuff already?
It's what
I'm
she do.
not.
because we don't save, I guess.
It's true. We don't. Aw.
Crazy
Oh,
Taxi!
yay!
Great.
See?
Spoilers.
Spoilers for this week's callback. So tune in Friday for Crazy Taxi.
The
So
real question is,
That's
who's
what we're
gonna
recording
play
after
this?
this. Huh?
So with everybody being the way they are, because they are what the way they are, and lately we haven't actually really been preparing for the podcast so much as just saying whatever the fuck we want to talk
We
about.
have to set her.
That's
spawn
kind of
point
how it
up here,
always is
Sean.
again.
We have to set her spawn point
Did
up
you
here
kill
now
her?
too. No, she killed herself.
Ah.
She fucking
Nobody's
punched,
spawn
she punched the
point's
hole in the
technically
floor
up
and
here.
walked through it.
Like, no, nobody's gonna notice it.
He doesn't
Alright.
know it was me.
Who
did
So I don't know.
dog.
Let's
Topic of the week:
Destiny 2 is out.
Destiny 2.
Yes, it is.
Cave and Zone has technically played it.
Okay, you want to give us some insight about what you think of the game so far?
I
Crazy-
actually-
Do you have the
so
time to
die.
explain why you don't have the time to explain?
No, if he doesn't
That's
have
what
time
I
to
think.
explain something that he
Don't
doesn't
have time,
understand.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have time to understand.
Yes. It's pretty good actually. I really enjoy it. There is a lot more story, visually and narratively speaking, than there was in the first vanilla version of the game.
That's all you're doing, Brett.
It can be beaten in pretty much just as much time, but there's so much more to do, which is great. And there's more cutscenes instead of just running around doing here and then hoping to get
Do you
some
want something
story.
hilarious, Sean? Watch. Yeah. Oh no! I didn't fall.
You did what I did.
I just set myself to fly and set myself on the ground level really quick.
Yep, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, you want something cool, Brittany?
She purposely did it. So a lot more content.
How do you fly?
You're not
You don't have
creative.
it. I took you out of that. You kept breaking shit.
She's still breaking
That's always
shit,
nice.
so it doesn't really matter.
That's because glass is one of the few things that can get broken while in adventure mode. She's disabling the stairs. And also go around repairing the whole rest of the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't save. In case somewhere on the ground.
One of the reasons why I like playing Minecraft.
To keep fixing shit.
patching up holes like I do in my life.
This is why you gotta get it on Xbox, because then you can play in our world and you can
Or I
do...
can just get a PC and get it on there too.
That's true,
Yo,
crossplay.
when-
But you have an
okay.
Xbox One before that
So-
happens. What are you showing us?
Well, since
Blizzard auction off retired hardware.
Oh yeah, Kay mentioned that one.
That's the motherboard from the computer that made the game.
From different servers. They've taken the server blades from each server, put them into like little memorabilia
like
boxes.
plaques. Yeah, like a plaque box.
And if you see on the side, it actually names the server it's for. And they're selling
shit.
it.
That's cool.
And I think that's a fantastic idea, especially for a game that old,
Oh yeah.
which constantly goes through new hardware, constantly all the time.
That's awesome.
To sell them all the old ones for, money.
It is a really cool thing to do, especially because like a lot of the people that play that game buy all the collectible stuff for it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if I was heavily into that game, I would probably consider buying the server blade that housed the server I played on if I didn't constantly,
That's what you get, Brett.
Did you just
Switch
did you
servers.
forget about a hole that you made?
Probably.
Probably.
Giggity.
But yeah, so I want to talk about Minecraft really quick because I had forgotten to bring this up to you guys when I was last hanging out with you. I was what
Leave
you
it.
call it? Oh, okay.
I want to test something. Alright, so what about Minecraft?
When I first started playing Minecraft on the computer, it was like
Insane.
$15 to get like an account for the game.
Yeah, unless of course you actually had the old Java version, then
It
the
worked.
Windows 10 edition would be free.
Yeah.
What?
Of course,
But
you would need a Windows computer, and if you're one of those filthy Mac users.
For anyone who's wondering,
but,
no, your video is not lagging or stuff like that. It's Brittany respawning in. I
and
broke
just
her spawn.
plummeting to her death. We did this to Rad before.
Now you can fix it for her.
Yeah, we did this to Rad before, and he just stopped respawning, or just spawned back in pie.
He's gonna give you it back. What are you doing?
You're making it worse.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you gave her one back.
I'm making it safe.
she walked off.
Doesn't look safe to me.
Yeah, she just has to stand on that one block, or she's just gonna die. There you go. Wait, I gotta make it so she can't reach anything by jumping.
I think she
She's
can
helping
reach
you.
well
She's
enough for,
helping
You're
you.
right. You're right. You're right though.
So you were saying?
But yeah,
Oh.
when I first started playing Minecraft on the PC, like when I actually had a Windows PC, it was $15 to get like a premium account to be able to like, you know what I mean?
When did you first start playing? When I first started playing, it was like $20, and now it's like then it was 30. Now it's 20 again. Now that it's a Windows.
25.
version. Really?
Yeah, I was looking into it a couple weeks ago.
What is this? World of Warcraft?
It's the most
No,
fluctuating
Minecraft.
priced game
Oh,
I've
Minecraft.
ever seen.
It really
Yeah, I
is.
remember it used to be like
That-
23 or something like that
23,
before.
then 26, then 29.
Yeah.
then
It's fucking.
20,
It's
then-
30 for the PS4 version, or no, for the Wii U version. $29.99.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's 20 on PS4.
Well, I'm
I
eventually
got it on PS3 for $20.
I'm eventually going to get it on Switch for the skin packs for our shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But then also for when we need to do recording and all, I figure if we have switches and then mine can be another one there, it's another way of operating the characters during the filming besides having the TV with all split screens as well. So we'd have multiple ways of getting a lot more people on the set.
Absolutely.
So I will be getting that for...
I'll
is
bring
it out
my
for
Switch
now?
over, and then I don't have to be
I
on your
think so.
filthy screen.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be fine.
You ever clean that thing?
Clean what?
Screen, your filthy screen.
The screen? Tough. You know,
Have you?
no.
cleaned it?
No.
I was like, have you cleaned your screen?
No.
Tough.
No.
What he means is no. No, I've never cleaned this.
What he means is it's too much work and I don't feel like doing it.
Pretty much.
Just
You know
like
what's other
just like
stuff-
with all the games I never play.
Yeah, stuff's got to be done.
Priorities, man.
You know how much shit I got to keep working on around you?
You know, I wish we had viewers. That'd be great.
Right?
Well, somebody could start promoting shit.
Then we could take a poll. Hey, viewer, which set do you like? Sean's Glass Mayhem
So
or
glad you don't
mine?
have
My
viewers.
glass mayhem leads to a lot of lulls, though. To be fair, yours is definitely more decorative.
You like also
Yours
go
also
around
wasn't
filling
this-
holes that Brittany keeps making.
Yeah, yours also wasn't originally designed as a podcast set. You kind of converted something you were building into a podcast set.
But it worked out beautifully.
It did. It does look fantastic. I will say its superiority to it.
You know what? I'm gonna give this
But
place
you've
some
seen the
fucking zazz.
sets I've made for some of these shows, so you know there's only X amount of shit that I'm able to do.
This place is getting some zazz, Sean.
Pizzazz.
It's getting some just regular old zazz.
Pink
Oh,
stained
you
glass.
think? So did you hear about this game called Maze? It's out on PC. It's coming to Xbox One. It's got sentient corn.
Yes, I have heard. I've seen
Sentient corn?
Yeah.
Is it like a planet where everything's on the cob?
I don't know.
The planet's on a cob!
The whole damn planet's on the cob, Marty!
We gotta get out of here. No, it's supposed to be like
Show me
real
what you
world.
got. I want to see
Show
what
me
you got.
I've been watching the marathons that keep streaming on
On YouTube.
YouTube. All it's that and South Park.
It's on
The problem
Hulu.
with- The problem with South Park ones though, there's like 5 different streams and
And
a
each
lot.
one's in a different season. And
No, I wish they were. Most of them are in the same season, just different episodes, and
Oh, what
then
the
a
fuck?
lot of them are similar episodes. So I end up like keep coming across like the same things with the PC Principles like introduction.
Yo,
and
PC Principles
Garrison becoming president and stuff.
Yo, did you guys prefer Cunnilingus? Because it's a different form.
this is a different one.
But no, in this maze game, it's supposed to be a bunch of scientists get a typoed memo to make sentient corn, and so they do. And so this corn,
What
like,
was it supposed to say?
I don't know.
Probably sweetened.
I don't know. But yeah, so they make living corn and it's like a first-person puzzle style game. I really
He plays the corn.
No, but you find the talking corn who tell you out in hints. The graphic look of it's actually really neat. The way they do the face animation is awesome.
I've seen the face animation for the corn.
I'm only human.
Yeah. And then there's also a Russian talking teddy bear that you're still not playing as him, but he helps you, I guess, sort of along the way.
Which just goes you to ask the questions about science. You spend too much more time wondering if you could to decide if you should.
Oh, it's coming out the day after this podcast. It's coming out on Tuesday.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. It still has no price listed, though.
And Wednesdays don't starve together on console.
Yeah.
Wait, it's fucking Wednesday?
Yeah,
Wednesday, this
He
Wednesday.
said it in the group chat.
I did.
I thought it was Tuesday. I didn't know I didn't realize you said Wednesday. I just assumed it was a Tuesday release like anything else.
Of course, like when I say Wednesday. you
Destiny
assume
released on a
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
I also kind of didn't read your text, so,
You
to be fair. I knew it was coming out because I
Jerk.
saw it on the coming soon list.
Why have a group chat if you're not going to fucking read anything?
Right, seriously.
Well, that requires me to pay attention to anything you guys say. And
That's it. We're starting a new group chat and kicking Sean the fuck out.
We'll add Brittany. Oh,
you
there'll be
guys.
so many dead kids in it.
I was going to say she could.
Yeah,
I
yeah. He'll be filled with chat about dead kids.
was going to say she could just read off of your screen.
What, about dead kids?
Read the chat off of Kay's screen.
You keep
There's
this
no
up, the
way
whole
you can
place is going to
fix
be...
them all.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm
Brittany's determined to
I'm on
not
this
participate
shit.
in the
I
chat.
am on this shit. You don't even know.
She doesn't even want to participate in the,
The
chat.
best-
She
the best part
just
is, like,
wants
I've-
to go break shit.
I like how
is
she hasn't
I've been
broken any
talking
ones that
too.
are already pink, so it's just converting pink
Oh,
to
yeah.
show the damage
She's-
she's done.
Yeah.
She's totally doing it on
That's kind of the
purpose.
point. That's why I'm kind of glad she
She's
hasn't
so
broken
giddy
anything.
about it right now. Look at her. It's the happiest I've ever seen her here.
I'm so happy.
She hates Minecraft, so she's
I
enjoying
love
this.
destroying.
Why do you hate Minecraft?
Because
Minecraft's
Fucking
amazing.
The graphics give
I'm-
me headaches
I'm
usually.
a griefer.
Okay, I can understand that.
It doesn't do it as much in here because I think it's because it's like all clear. There's not really a lot going on. But if I'm in like an actual world where there's like monsters and trees
Underneath
and
you.
stuff,
You missed it.
it
What, me?
gives me
See it?
migraines.
Thank you.
You've been slacking, Austin. You can't get them all.
Nah, I'm finding them.
He's finding one.
Hey, I'm
So,
only human after all.
alright, so I want to check out Maze, and we might do a bird watch in that just to try
Yeah,
to play
Maze
around.
looks pretty
It's
fun.
got like a slow start, they said, and it doesn't have some. It's lacking some payoffs in some areas, but they said it's still a humorous game to play through. I also have I don't know if you guys she killed herself.
Jesus
I
fucking
don't know if you guys have
Find them all.
Christ. Jesus.
It's even harder now because of the different colored blocks.
I'm just starting to realize that now. This is probably a bad idea. But it's also hard to see with the regular glass too. So
Well, it's because when it's regular glass, it all goes clear. You don't see the lines in between from underneath. But when you have different colors, you can
There's-
see the squares.
On the left,
The left.
there's two. There's one right there.
There's one.
But now I'm just walking around. So if I happen to walk over an open spot and I drop, I can just fly back up.
Yeah.
Patch it.
So the other big thing
Right there.
that
Oh, Jesus.
I think got mentioned this week
Oh,
was
shit.
Vibrant. Was the South Park.
Yes.
So there's a couple things with that because
In South Park, the Fractured But Whole announced that their difficulty system is tied to your skin color in the game. The darker your skin, the more difficult the game becomes. The difficulty, however, only affects the amount of money you earn in missions
And NPC interaction.
and NPC interactions, which means Cartman will hate you, and you'll earn less money.
But he likes Token.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's token.
Not really.
I mean, to be fair,
As much as Cartman can actually like people.
I
Which
do
isn't
feel like
much at all.
if you pick the hardest difficulty in the game, though, you should be able to play bass.
Play what?
Bass.
Bass.
Who's bass?
Like the
Bass guitar.
Oh.
Token, you're black. You play bass.
Don't get it.
It's South Park
I
reference.
got you.
Faith plus one.
I never saw that one. Oh, yeah, I do remember Face plus one.
Face plus
Faith.
one. Faith,
Faith
plus
plus
Your
one.
one.
face is
I
a
said
minus
bass.
one.
Because I remember them doing the cover. Because wasn't it like a challenge to win a Grammy?
Yeah.
But
No,
they
he was,
don't
trying, he,
actually
was
do
trying to go,
Grammys.
he was trying to go platinum.
Oh, yeah, but they don't do that.
They don't
for
do
those
that. He
things.
went, I think it was frankincense.
Yeah, frankincense, bird, gold, and I don't know, holy
Yeah.
water, whatever.
It was frankincense, gold. It was myrrh, gold, and then frankincense.
I mean, some of them go platinum. I mean, Skillet's the most popular Christian rock band out there.
Well, that's
Casting-
because they're signed to a regular record
What
label.
about Casting Crowns?
Who?
Those are the two I've heard of.
Who?
Outside of like... Because
Counting Crows, what?
Casting Crowns.
Counting Crows?
No. Nobody pays attention to
Mr.
Counting
Jones
Crows anymore.
and me.
What about
Um,
Hooked?
Huh?
Hook?
What's Hook? The movie?
No, the
Great
Christian
movie.
rock band.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Hook and Supertones. And
Don't know them.
Deftones?
Yeah, that's a Christian.
I love me some
band.
Deftones.
Listen, I wouldn't expect Skillet to be if I didn't actually know them. But going by the name and the look, I wouldn't have guessed that.
I love how Rad was so hyped about going to see Skillet. over the
Oh, yeah,
summer.
that's right. I forgot he was.
He
He
went and
did, and
saw
he
Skillet.
bought some T-shirts over there too.
And I think he got I think he had to do a meet and greet with the band or some shit.
And he didn't come back to tell us about this. Motherfucker.
This was like months ago.
Yeah, this is
I know, and he still hasn't come back to tell us.
The last time we were in here, he was wearing the T-shirt. He bought it there.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
But did you actually see the gameplay video where that was discovered? I'm trying to remember who they had.
What was this guy?
It's one of the game with the difficulty
Oh,
in South Park.
no, I didn't
Sorry.
watch the actual video.
I'm trying to remember. Was it Gaming Bolt? I think it was Gaming Bolt. They had them playing like a demo, and they were doing the customization stuff, and that's how it was found out. Is they were showing a tutorial of the customization. You could choose like your gender and stuff, and so you could be like transgender. There's a couple other options that go in there. It says male, female, transgender, and then
Cis.
there's two other things after that. I'm trying to remember what they were.
Male, female, transgender, and chef.
No, those are the three genders, and then once you pick that, I think it's
Oh,
what do I?
No, it's probably male, female, transgender, and Jew.
No. It's the three, but then after you pick that, it's
Character class.
What is there a name for somebody who calls themselves like a new some term I heard recently?
Gender neutral?
No,
Non-binary.
something ism thing. I guess like if you
Aquaticism?
are straight, there's like another type of word for that versus I guess if you're bi. I don't remember.
Cis.
Gender.
Huh?
Cisgender is you.
That's it.
Yeah, I said that.
You are the gender you appear to be.
Yes. So then you can pick between that as well afterwards. And apparently, if you pick transgender, as soon as you leave the school or wherever it was you start out, you immediately get attacked by hillbillies if you choose transgender.
I just like in the first one, like you could name yourself whatever you wanted to name, and then Cartman just called you douchebag for the rest
Yeah.
of it.
Oh,
That was
clear some space.
that was
Strider
the-
needs 3 gigs to install.
I must not have 3 gigs on a single platform. I'll go back and fix that later.
Johnny 5 is not alive right now.
Johnny 5 is alive,
Hi.
but Johnny 5 is overloaded.
And
That 30
she did.
terabytes is cranked up.
Hey, Streets
But
of
we
Rage.
do got Streets of Rage. Look forward to that video, guys.
More spoilers.
I know.
Rage.
That's not this week's spoiler.
Streets of Rage.
So yeah, they were playing around with that. And then I was really unsure about it. I loved the first one. And then now this one's
First
got
what?
the first South Park. We're still on South
Oh.
Park. We haven't left South Park.
Damn, we're still in Colorado.
Yes. Gonna have ourselves a time.
Friendly faces everywhere. Humble folks without temptation.
They so I really liked it, but I was a little concerned with this next one. The story looked great, but I wasn't really that much of a fan of the idea of the what's the placement combat called? How it is, you know how they're changing it now? Where
Like
you know,
RTS style.
yeah, it's like RTS style. Is there a name for that style besides just
Tactical RPG.
That's it,
Yeah.
tactical. Because I've never really got into those ones, so I wasn't
You missed
really
one.
sure if I'd like it.
I know. I'm gonna go back and get it.
But I watched some of the gameplay stuff that they were revealing, stuff like that, like them in the strip
Wait.
club, and then like the one where
On the
you
wall.
get in the room with the 2 priests and all. And
Oh.
now I'm 100% on board because it looks like just how the first South Park was a simplified RPG. This looks like a simplified RTS.
That's
Or
kind
RTF.
of yeah, RTS.
RTS.
Oh, it's S. Okay.
Real-time strategy?
I did say it right the first time. I thought you said F for some reason.
But
So now I'm actually excited for it because it's not a type of game I normally play. But when I played the first South Park, I wasn't big into RPGs either. Turn-based RPGs. And it won me over. But I watched
RPGs
the stripper
are the best.
fight, and like every one of your enemies attacks so strangely and differently. Or did you see the fight with the priest?
no.
You're in a closet, you get attacked by two priests who try to molest you. But they have different, like, and they both have like different movement and attack things, and each one's like on a delay. So like one has to be directly next to you to try and give you hugs. And the other one was great because his line of attack would be in a straight line. So he would line up with you, and then he would pull rosary beads out of his ass and start whipping himself with it and getting turned on. And then, like, in the next turn, he would attack, and he would go charging, wailing them around forward and backwards. So, like, you could go the whole match of dodging them just by knowing how their attack strategy goes, which I thought was actually kind of neat.
It's fucking terrible.
But it was, oh yeah, they said, like, this was, like, an example of the maturity of this game, yes, is being attacked by two molesting priests, one of which is constantly pulling rosary beads out of his ass to attack you.
That's great.
It was fantastic. And then I watched a level with them in the strip club, where they're trying to find, I forget what the name of the girl was. It was funny because right after I seen that video, I started watching South Park again. Found the episode of South Park that same stripper's in. It's like Charity or something like that. She has something that ends with an I instead, and she's got a tattoo of a thing within a thing when you do a thing.
Sure.
All right, niggas. But yes, it looks really fun. I'm actually kind of excited for it now. And now there is gameplay for it, so it's coming out next month. I thought it got delayed again for some reason though.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. It does come out in October. I thought it was coming out in November.
I thought it got pushed back till next year again. I'm so used to South Park games getting delayed.
Last I had heard, I thought it was pushed back to like December.
No, it's still listed for next month.
Yeah,
Everything's still
middle of
promoting now.
October or something.
Yeah, so that hasn't gone back at all. Trying to think what else is new. It hit theaters.
Yes.
Already?
Yeah. It just came out last Thursday. They
No,
don't even bother
How
saying.
is-
They don't even say Friday anymore. Like, oh, it's gonna be out Thursday.
How is it doing?
It is doing really well. It's gonna be the first like $100 million weekend box office opening
For a
since
horror
Spider-Man.
movie.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's even more so for
yeah.
a horror movie makes it even better.
Yeah, the summer has been really slacking, and so the last like good opening of the summer was really Spider-Man, which was what, the beginning of July.
Homecoming,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and
first
so there's
weekend of
not been a
July.
good opening movie since then. And
There
this
really
one's
hasn't.
hitting it.
Did you see the thing where the person tied like balloons to the sewers?
In Lancaster,
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
did that locally.
And the
Yeah,
police
like
said,
I think the clown craze is going to come back this Halloween.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope not.
fucking better not, because someone got shot
the
and killed
police-
last time.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the clown's fault. It was the clown who got shot, right?
Yeah.
No, that's his fault. Don't be stupid.
the police.
The clown thing is stupid. Nobody
I know-
should be going out.
What? Go ahead, Brett.
The police like commented on the person who was tying balloons to the sewers, and said that while they respect his creativity, they politely ask that he doesn't ever do anything like that again.
Funny
Like,
thing,
they ask you to
funny
get the
thing
fuck
about that
away.
is it was actually someone who was part of the production studio's street team.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just somebody screwing around.
Nah.
Because the production team's been very weary on doing that type of promotion stuff for this because of the clown stuff from last year.
No, the police
They weren't
said that
weren't trying to do any clown stuff. They were just doing the
Yeah.
balloons.
the police said that they were shitting themselves while taking the balloons off of the sewers.
Why? It's just a balloon. I don't see. Like,
Because dude,
They
we
thought
all
that-
Hey,
look
you
at
won't
it,
go
hey,
see the damn movie because of the clown.
no, I'm not afraid of clowns
What is it? Why did you want to see it then?
because I still have fucking horror nightmares about the original movie. It's not the clown. It's just the movie in general.
So then, if you were told to go untie a red balloon from a sewer grate right now,
Yeah, because I ain't no pussy ass bitch.
you won't go see the movie.
I know it's not real. I don't want to fucking have more nightmares.
pussy ass bitch.
I don't want to have more nightmares, but I know for a fact it ain't fucking real, so I
But
ain't
they're
scared.
not. They weren't.
I'm gonna have
afraid
somebody
of-
pop up around the corner one time with.
They
Kay's
weren't
clown.
afraid of somebody coming in and like actually being it. They were scared of somebody like replicating it or
Yeah.
like trying to actually turn it into like real life.
So,
Turning balloons into
did you
real
see
life.
The movie.
turn
Fine.
balloons real? Nobody wants real balloons.
I'm a real balloon.
You're
Um,
not my real balloon.
I saw that picture that the mom parents who painted their kid look like the new Pennywise, and dude, it was creepy as shit. The kid did like such a good evil grin and everything too.
I have a friend of mine works at Valley of Fear, and he got the role as Pennywise.
Tell him I'll kick his ass and take the job. I'll totally do it.
You don't have the eyebrows for it.
He was also.
How do I not have eyebrows?
He was also Pennywise last year.
They're too flat.
So.
Everyone's is. You shut over and
yeah,
not that
your
one
face,
kid.
you fat
Alroy's
fucking eyebrows.
eyebrows kid from We're the Millers.
It's true. He was the original casting for Pennywise before he had to drop out, and then it went to Bill Skarsgård, who I heard that he did awesome things. The
Brother
director
of Alexander?
Huh?
Brother of Alexander? Skarsgård?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're brothers. Yeah, but he's part of that family for certain. I can't remember if they're brothers or cousins or something.
One of the Skarsgård clan.
But the director purposely didn't introduce Bill during the early parts of production to the kids because most of the early filming was just with the kids and not him. So when they finally brought him on, he kept them separate from everybody else for a while first, and they didn't introduce him until they wanted to go shoot a scene, and he was in character and makeup. And he said this gave you some of the great first shots of the movie that they did.
Yeah. Just as you pointed out.
Because the kids didn't know what to expect, and then he would just show up and just surprise them. So that seemed like it was hilarious. I'm excited. I want to see it because I've heard nothing but great things. I'm a big fan of the book.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of really good things about it. One of my friends went and saw it.
It's definitely a movie.
Don't remember.
It's definitely a movie.
I don't remember where he saw it at, but I remember him posting on Facebook that people were running out of the theater screaming.
Really?
Yeah.
That's overreacting.
Yeah.
Well, it was probably people that don't handle horror movies too well.
They also said that about Woman in Black, but that was like not
Woman in Black was really good though. I liked it. Yeah.
I thought
is that the one with Daniel Radcliffe?
I liked it, but I thought it was a bad movie.
The ending was very tragic.
I loved Daniel Radcliffe and Now You See Me
It
Too.
was tragic, but it was
liked
shit.
that movie?
I like the whole series. They're both great movies.
The first one was entertaining, but it stopped being like a fun magician movie. And it's like, it's just real.
What movie?
It's all special effects.
Now You See Me.
It would be cool if they made him like tricks that people actually would
Speaking
do.
of magician movies, I just watched The Prestige for the first time in a while.
Now the Prestige beats the
good.
pants off of The Magician.
I hear that all the time.
Because not The Magician, The Illusionist.
Yeah.
Because The Illusionist was all CG. And The Prestige used actual tricks for the most part.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm confusing which one's which. The Prestige
is the one with Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I always hear about.
Yeah, they did real tricks. They didn't use camera.
There was one was using real practical things, and the other one did something that was kind of
just. I'm not talking about the story.
Yeah,
I'm talking about just in general.
But that's what I'm remembering that one.
They used actual
what they call movie magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas the Illusionist was mostly CG to do his magic.
Who's an illusionist?
Stupid. Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
He was the main guy then?
I don't know if he was the main guy, but he was
a guy. He was a guy.
So that's why I'm surprised you like Now You See Me so much, because that whole thing is nothing but CG and camera cuts.
Yes, and I don't believe none of it was real, but it's. I like Now You See Me because it's Ocean's 11.
Oh, cool.
Yes, but Ocean's 11 explains how they do everything in a practical sense. Now You See Me doesn't really.
They do explain for the most part how they do it. It's not really very realistic, but it's still cool.
Okay. I mean, I like the first one for some of the parts, like when they explain how they steal the money from one of the characters in it, which was a practical thing. But then they explain the whole
penis,
the whole movie special effects. But the second one, you actually it seems so unnecessary, and you couldn't get your female lead back, and she was one of the best parts of the first one.
Yeah.
Who was the female lead again?
I always forget how to pronounce her name. The redhead who's married to Sacha Baron Cohen.
But they did get bring
Isla Fisher?
That's it, Isla Fisher.
They did bring a new female character in, though.
I don't even know who she is. Yeah, they did in The Mummy 3, and look how bad that did. Because you couldn't replace Rachel Weisz.
Can't replace Brendan Fraser either. Fuck
You
Tom Cruise.
Oh god, that did terrible. But I hear they're still continuing with that movie franchise.
I mean, I heard he actually did pretty well though with that.
No, I heard he was the worst part of it.
I want to see that other movie that Tom Cruise is in where he is like the pilot for the CIA starting up the drug cartels and shit.
Yeah, that looks good.
It looks pretty fucking good.
Did they not make that movie before? Because I saw that premise. It seems great.
You know what? I gotta see Jack Reacher too.
I need to see both of those.
Because Jack Reacher's fucking fantastic. It's one of the few movies where they portray Tom Cruise as his actual height.
Yeah, that's true. But no, the
because
movie,
Jack Reacher was actually a short man.
Yeah.
But the one with him being a pilot, though, I swore I've seen that movie concept somewhere already. I
Top
thought
Gun.
that was already done by somebody famous now.
Highway to
Top Gun was not really much of a
Danger
story.
Zone.
That was just more of a
Da-
watch
da-
just cool stuff.
Gonna take you right into.
I always have to get into arguments with people over whether or not
Danger
Tom
Zone.
Cruise is a good actor. He's not a good actor. He's okay at best.
He's an
He just happens to pick very good movies to be in.
He's an okay actor that's been put in some very well-written movies.
Yes, because I feel like you could substitute
his
most people in
agent is
that role and they
fantastic
would
at
be
picking
fan.
his
Which
roles.
is
And
the
he was
si-
a good-looking dude, so that kind of helped.
which is how I feel about Christian Bale in the Batman movies. It's a mediocre actor in a well-written movie trilogy surrounded by very good actors.
All right, Christian Bale is not a good Batman actor, but he is a great actor.
Yes, he's a great actor.
Great roles.
Yeah.
He's not.
Have been Batman.
He's not a character actor.
Does anybody else think Kristen Stewart is overrated?
Yeah.
I thought she kind of fell off the
entire
radar.
fucking world.
Wait, hold on. That's the one who...
Oh, no, not
from
Kristen
Twilight that looks like
Stewart.
she has resting bitch face all the time.
She was great when she was younger, though. Like, her early
yeah.
movies were awesome.
Oh yeah, In the Land of Women was awesome.
And what was the Panic Room with
Oh,
Jodie
yeah.
Foster?
Yeah, Panic
Yeah,
Room.
Yeah,
Zathura?
they were good, huh?
Zathura.
Yeah.
I actually didn't mean Kristen Stewart. I thought of her because, I don't know, I was actually thinking about Jennifer Lawrence.
No, I do
No,
like
Jennifer Lawrence.
She's
Jennifer
fantastic.
Lawrence, I think she's so overrated.
awesome.
J-Lar.
J-Lo's a really, really good actor. Her
Yeah.
appearance is overrated. She's not as hot as everybody says she is.
Yes!
Have you not seen the picture? No.
The only movie she was ever remotely attractive
I
in was
saw
X-Men First
those
Class.
nudes, and I
You did
didn't.
not think that she looked like attractive in any other movie?
No, X-Men First Class, she was so hot, but that was it.
Yeah, she played a great Mystique.
She did.
I didn't really
She
like
played
her
good.
nudes
I
either.
didn't like her story
Yeah,
to go with First
Very
Class,
end.
though.
Very end.
The
nudes.
story was...
I mean, like, no, I didn't think the nudes were bad. I mean, like, she took good nudes, but everybody was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna nut for Jennifer Aniston or Jennifer."
Oh no,
Jennifer
I would not for Jennifer
Aniston.
Aniston. Let's be clear about that.
But I mean, everybody was like so hype over her nudes, and everybody was like, "Oh my god."
That's because she was like fresh
she's
Oscar
so
win.
fucking goals,
I-
body goals, and
I
shit.
was more excited about the Alison Brie ones.
Yeah.
See, I didn't really know much about her, so I
Man.
wasn't too sure. Because I didn't watch Community.
Should have.
Definitely
Wait,
should.
who?
I never got
Alison
a
Brie.
chance to.
Is
I mean,
that-
I probably would.
From Community.
And her nudes got leaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Well,
That
what,
was this year.
couple weeks
wasn't
ago?
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Her
when we
nudes were
when we
probably
when we
pretty
did the
nice.
They
the
were.
live via Rad's basement,
Yeah.
yeah.
the best place to talk about nudes.
Did you save them?
What are the other ones that
Save
we
her
were talking
nudes?
about then?
No.
Amanda Seyfried had some stuff.
Yeah, Amanda
leaked.
Seyfried.
She's one of those people who she's got a very unique look to
I
her.
did-
yeah.
But I find her interesting and I find her charming.
Speaking of nudes, I heard they also I don't know if it was talked about, but the girl from
Found one.
Supergirl,
Oh yeah.
she got some leaked, and
that
hers
was a
aren't-
while back. Yeah,
Yeah, but
her
hers
and her
aren't-
husband.
Yeah,
and
hers
they're-
aren't just nudes; they're hardcore pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I did it.
They're straight sex, penis into vagina. It's
That was I want to say a couple of years ago now. It was before she was Supergirl.
yeah, it was before she was Supergirl.
And she was
had
still
a very
big
different
on.
haircut.
She got big from Glee, right? Yeah, she was on Glee before. That was like her notoriety.
clue.
That's why they had that Supergirl episode where she sings because she actually can sing.
That wasn't Supergirl. That was Flash.
It was a crossover. Damn it! I don't remember which one of them the crossover
Super Flash.
occurred in.
Flash Girl.
Who the hell knows? They've
I'd
crossed
watch
them
that.
all
I'd
the
watch
fuck
Flash
over.
I'd watch Flash Girl. She just solves crime by showing tits, and then the cops just tackle them from the blind side.
That always reminds me of
Every time she shows up, they're like, "Oh, yo, it's Flash Girl!"
You guys got great villains. You can with Bizarro and Reverse Flash. Negative Wonder Woman is terrible.
Why are
Oh yeah, I do remember that one.
why are her nipples so high?
Implants usually.
No, that seems pretty accurate, normal to me.
I was gonna say corrective.
I like how
surgery.
Kay's
They're
arguing
perky.
with a woman at the placement of nipples.
They're just perky, that's all.
I don't know.
Yo, your
I haven't
your
seen one of these
floor is a fucking mess, dude.
What the fuck, guys? I haven't looked over at the screen in a while.
You know what, Sean?
What the fuck?
Oh my
I changed my mind,
look at
Sean.
this shit.
You should save it. It should be this way from here on out. Rad's gonna come back next week. What the fuck happened to the set? We don't want to talk
He's
about
really
it.
gonna look at it. He's gonna be like, "This is making me fucking sick."
There's a fight.
Yeah. I may
Oh
actually
my
go back
God.
around and change some of those pinks to different colors just for the shit
Her
of it.
boobs look a little bit bigger than you would think that they were.
Yeah, well, they really dressed her down in the show.
She also has a
There's one there.
birthmark right on her crotch.
There's one there.
On her
Or
crotch.
like right next to it. Like,
that's a
right
Fred
on-
What were you
That's a
mentioning
nice
right
picture.
before this?
Yeah.
She got a flat tummy.
Oh, Flash, the Flash
She's
girl
big.
thing. You guys seen How I Met Your
What?
Mother?
You can see muscle
She has.
definition.
That's not
My-
a flat tummy. That's abs.
One of
Yeah,
my
that's what I
favorite
meant. Abs. She got
jokes
abs.
from How I Met Your Mother is there's like
The
one
mother.
episode.
Oh god, the
where-
mother's so beautiful.
Yes, but I'm talking
We've
about.
had this discussion.
We were talking about. We talked about the
Yes.
Flash girl thing. Do you ever remember like the running joke where every time Ted saw or thought of somebody, a woman naked at all, he would do the. He'd do like a really weird
Beavis and
laugh.
Butthead style.
Yeah, he'd do a Beavis and Butthead style laugh, and it just reminds me of the fact that like they kept trying to point this out to him, and so Robin would just walk by and flash him, and he would just stop whatever he was doing. He would just do that laugh. That's how Flash Girl would work. Everyone would just all of a sudden get this really creepy Beavis and Butthead style laugh, and it would just incapacitate them.
I mean, my idea was
So
pretty
Dark
similar.
Matter got canceled.
Really?
What was that?
Yeah.
I never got around to seeing that, but I remember you recommending it.
fucking slap you so hard.
You know how many fucking shows I'm working through?
It got canceled at the end of its third season, unfortunately. They tried a Twitter campaign on Friday to get Netflix to pick it up. We'll see how that went. Uncertain.
I think
Break
Netflix is
more.
looking more
I'm
for
replacing some with different colors.
Just wait for her to break more. You should switch colors halfway through.
I'm just gonna smatter some random color around. Like that one's gonna be a purple. That one's gonna be a green. That one's a blue.
Yeah, but now you're doing it intentionally. It's just not the same.
You're not the same.
I'm not the same.
So apparently,
I'm different.
the It movie actually broke. Not it broke records, but it also did even better than they thought. They thought it was going to do just over 100 million. Apparently, it's already sitting at 117 million.
Whoa.
Well, that's
That's intense.
That's like 9 or 10 million more than they thought it was going to do, which is a big deal for it. And it's the record-breaking opening for September.
Nice.
Because I mean, face it, this is kind of a down period for movies. I mean, what's the next big movie you're looking forward to that's coming out?
Thor Ragnarok.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's say I don't know anybody who's naming anything other than Thor. This was my other movie until Thor, so I need to go see it. But like I said, nobody else wants to go see it. Just mentioning something. I'm trying to remember what. We're talking about attractive women.
I don't know. I want to see how much an instant damage 2 arrow does.
Oh,
No, her boobs are
man!
tiny. They just look.
It took out a good
Took out
chunk of her
2/3 of the health. Jesus.
and sent her back.
Well, that's just the controller.
What? They're doing the third 50 Shades movie still? That made money. 50 Shades Freed. That's what the third one was called.
I guess. I could care less.
Is what 50 Shades
Oh,
of
shit.
Grey, 50 Shades Darker.
And then 50 Shades. Oh my God! People are still watching this.
People are still reading this shit.
These books still exist.
Any of this? It literally started out as sex
gonna-
fan fiction for Twilight, which is the worst part, and just goes to show that people.
No, it was a movie about butt stuff and a book about butt stuff.
No, you never heard about the origin of how how the book came about. It started out on a website from a Twilight fan. It was fan fiction. It was originally
Butt stuff.
the two
fantasies.
characters from Twilight. And then people said they really liked it, that she should do something with it. So she changed the characters and changed like their jobs and positions around and kept most of the same story. But it originally was sex fan fiction for Twilight.
What was
And she, 50 Shades of Grey.
Really?
Yeah. That's how she got notoriety. She put it up on her website. It was with a bunch of other fan fiction stuff, and people really liked it, so she expanded it. She had to legally change the names and their jobs. But yeah, she basically took those characters from Twilight and put them in like more real world-ish, and it was just a sex fantasy thing. That's how the whole damn thing came about.
Huh. I never
Because
read
you can
the book,
still
though.
go online and find the original transcript that she has, because the author has no shame about it. She's like, yeah, this is what it was, and people liked it, so I decided to make something of it. And she's laughing all of us to the bank, as much as I think it's stupid as shit. She made an ass ton out of it.
Full ton of the ass.
So you guys know,
Full ton of
I'm
the ass.
now when I'm placing in colors now, since I already did a bunch of pinks, I'm doing purple, lime green, and blue.
I think you should just replace all of them with pink tiles, and then when Rad comes back,
We'll drop shit.
it'll just be like a pink
She
thing.
did. Don't worry, it was your controller.
I know, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
But like
Can't
when
drop
Rad
your
comes
shit.
back, it'll just be a pink building, and everybody should just insist that it was always pink.
I feel like the more barfy it looks, the better.
Yeah, it is an eyesore right now.
Like now that especially
you
now
guys
that
are gonna really make me say this shit.
check this out,
aren't you?
Sean. I'm smattering.
Nah, you don't have to. If you
I'm
don't
smattering in purple, green, and blue. Look at how this patch of the floor looks now. It
my
looks
God.
really barfy.
How well can you see through it still?
It was just an idea.
Well enough. Yeah, you can still see through it pretty well.
I think you can see through the pink easier than you can see through the clear, because the pink doesn't have those like lines like the clear does.
It still does. It's just it's harder to see
They're
them.
not as bad though.
Same thing with the other colors too, though. Like the blue one, you can't really see them that much. Where's there a purple? There's a purple.
I think we should make them all pink and just insist that it was always pink.
I'm just gonna tell Rad that I have no idea what he's talking about and he needs to stop drinking.
So we are saving it.
It's up to you, man. It's your
Hey, I
game.
mean, if you want.
You can save it like as a different file so you don't lose the progress that you had with the previous one.
I don't know if you
Nah,
can
just
now.
overwrites.
I think you'd have to
Yeah,
make a
just,
separate one
it
first.
just it just overwrites the one that's already there. That was
In worst
gonna
case
be-
scenario, I can always make
green.
Austin change it back later.
Yeah, I can always take some time.
Actually, I think this is supposed to be a set for the show at one point. For one of the scenes. So we may have to eventually change it back.
Well, when the time comes, I'll be ready.
Don't worry, I don't
Fine,
have
you
a
better be
problem.
hopping on Xbox and helping me build the sets for it.
Okay.
I mean, he's getting an Xbox.
I know, I would
mean,
love it to. Once
And
you
I'd
get
love
that.
to pass
I
time
gotta-
playing Minecraft. Bye.
And she's off.
So,
What other
LA
ones?
Noir got announced to come to PS4,
I was
Yes.
literally on that
Xbox
one.
One, and Nintendo Switch.
Oh, and the Switch?
And the Switch. It'll be
Oh, it
this,
is Switch?
Nice.
It's gonna be-
Nintendo's going nudity?
I don't know. It's going to be this year. It's going to be $40 on every console except for the Switch. The Switch is going to be $50.
Because it's
Yeah.
the first time it's releasing for the Switch.
The digital version of it on the Switch will be $40. Only the physical is more expensive.
Understandable, because people are going to lick it anyway.
You're gonna lick it anyway?
You never licked your Switch?
You never licked a Switch game?
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you just meant to say
Fucking-
like and said the wrong damn word.
From what I've been told, they taste terrible.
They do.
We tested this.
We did.
We did, I forgot. You know, normally
We
when
made you
something-
guys lick one of Rad's
I mean,
games.
when something bad happens, you tend to
No wonder
try
Rad
and
doesn't come
repress
back.
and like stuff away. What, we just lick his games?
You know what?
I do it to claim things as my own. So
You know what? I like this.
me too. I like the barf look.
No, just because it makes the floor look more solid, too.
You think?
Yeah, it does. It makes it, instead of like being... Because when you look at it now, from a distance, it just... Instead of like just looking clear, it looks more solid. It looks like you've got an actual floor you can walk on.
Brandon, you gotta leave
And,
some things clear.
And I'm using
Yeah.
I'm using our profile colors. Rad should change his to lime green because I'm not fucking changing mine. I'll fight him.
Rad put
Wait.
his to dark blue.
Yeah, his is dark blue. Sean's light blue. Do you have another blue?
This
Nope.
is-
I
yeah,
just
Sean
saw
can
blue.
just be clear.
Yeah, cyan.
Sean,
I'm just using fucking blue.
Sean's just
Wait,
clear.
you're
who's
saying.
pink?
Me.
What the fuck, dude?
And I'm purple.
It's the
I
color
am
of
the
my
pink
channel
Power
logo.
Ranger.
But
Have you seen my
your
channel
profile
logo?
color is purple, just like mine.
What? So we're one?
Yes.
She
No.
doesn't want anything to do with you,
No,
Kay.
no, that's
That was-
fucking bullshit.
Look, that's the rule.
I want
if
my
you're
own fucking color.
if you're gonna leech off of his Xbox Live, you have to use his profile. color.
Excuse me, how do I leech off of his Xbox? Oh, I mean, I kind of do. But
Case
I
in point.
still have my own profile.
Alright.
Yeah, but most of the
That-
games that you're playing are
that
his.
I made
so.
for you with the back.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's a backlog.
Doesn't mean anything.
Uses my backup email address.
I could be just as entertaining. I guarantee if I went on Twitch,
Go ahead, make a funny, make a haha. Do
Yeah,
it.
if you went on Twitch, you'd get followers too. People love girls with big tits who are bad at games.
Yeah,
Yeah, all they'll do is
I'll
donate
wear-
$1 and they're like, show me your tits.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go on Twitch. I'm gonna wear a fucking tank top. And
You can't show too much cleavage, but just show a little bit of cleavage and get one of those vibrating vibrators that vibrates every time somebody donates $1 and just put it in while you're playing. You'll make a lot of money.
Oh my god, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I can get like vibrating panties or something.
And it's
That would be weird.
it's like this big little vibrator that you put on, and it vibrates every time somebody donates money.
It's a vibrator for what? Like an actual vibrator?
I kept wondering
Yes.
what the fuck that was. I would see it in those videos and all. I'm like, what
Sean
the
just
hell
admits
is
to
that?
watching porn.
What?
Telling Jamie.
Do I have to...
No. I remember seeing them in some of the Twitch. I would hear that. I was just like, I thought that was a setting in Twitch or something they would do to like for notification. That's a thing. That's like a physical thing.
Wait, like it's an actual physical vibrator.
Yes, that
Do
you
I
put
have
in.
to like insert it?
You'd insert it into yourself, and then it would vibrate
Every time you get a
every
donation.
time you get a donation.
Wait. Oh, I thought you were just saying this was something that just made the noise. This is actually like
A thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
That's why Kay and I were
Holy
saying,
shit.
and I
I'm
quote, it's an
gonna
actual
get
thing.
rich, guys! I'm gonna get
No.
fucking rich!
I thought that you were saying this is like a thing that just vibrates. I didn't realize this was like something that you insert.
Oh no, camera
Wait.
girls do this all. They do that all the time. They put it in. They go out in public places with recording things to watch them, and people donate. Like as they're like in the same where
Like,
they're
out like having
awkward
fucking
situations
lunch with
to
their
try to
parents
get
and shit.
What? That's
Yeah,
insane.
dude, the one I saw, like a person was like actually out having lunch with their parents, and they like caved over a bit because like I guess they climaxed because of all the donations that were coming through, and their dad's like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Oh, I would kill my daughter if I found out that's what happened
Yeah,
then.
nope. Some of my favorite Twitch compilations are when kids accidentally donate thousands of dollars using their mom's credit card. They're like, I meant to donate $2. I donated $200. Like, it's so good. Like the one, like the person, like literally, like jumped into their Discord. They were like, "Look, you gotta help me. You gotta help me." The person's like, "Okay, calm down." Like the kid's like bawling his eyes out and shit.
I would laugh and go, haha, guess I'm $200 richer.
Right?
I would refund 2 cents.
I'd be like, hey,
I'd
I
like,
meant to donate
here's-
$2. Don't worry, I'll refund you that $2.
There you go. You got some back. I didn't realize that was really a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
I'm really
it's-
dumbfounded by. Well, now you're telling me something with porn. Like,
It's an
okay, I see a little bit
atrocity.
more. Do they do that with like? Do Twitch streamers do that?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
I can
Like,
understand that with
and
the porn
it's
side.
it's not really like gamers per se. Most of the time, it's people that do like IRL streaming,
Mm-hmm.
where like they're just like walking around in the fucking city.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of Ice Poseidon? That's like all he did, and when people like
He?
not that.
Oh, I thought you were saying he was
I
doing
meant
this.
more along the lines of IRL streaming.
Oh, okay.
It got to a point where like he was out eating like dinner with a few friends, and they were all just like hanging out. And these dudes walked up, and he's like, "Yo, what's going on, guys?" And the one kid just pulled a fucking fire extinguisher, and just blasted it all over them, and the fire alarm went off in the fucking restaurant and shit.
What do you expect is going to happen when you live stream your stuff? This totally stemmed off of the fact that we were talking about LA Noire.
Yes.
Somehow,
Yeah. Which I'm excited is coming back because this, to me, is showing signs that Rockstar may be willing to breathe some life back into the series and bring it and actually continue it like they're planning to.
I hope so. It was a fantastic series.
Such
It was.
a best detective game out there.
one
And
of
it's
the
a shame
few
that they pretty much like did slave abuse to their employees, which is why the studio got shut down.
yeah.
And I'm a little heartbroken because while Rockstar's
That's
a
Rockstar
controversial
for you.
studio, they've always appeared like work and staffing wise, never seemed to be a controversial studio in of itself.
Oh, that's because
Only
they
just
never
the things they make.
appeared.
Well, now I'm wondering. Well, no, it's a UK studio. Who knows what they get away with?
Not a lot because the laws in the UK are totally different than here in the States.
Yeah, but the studios for LA Noire was in a different country.
Well, I'll put it to you like this though: everywhere that isn't America, if you work like a 5-hour shift, you're mandated to sit for 25 minutes every time.
What if you sit at work?
Then you're
Well,
mandated.
if I have an office
you're,
job.
you're mandated to stand and move your legs around to prevent DVT.
You can't waste that money in America, Austin.
You can waste all your money in America, Sean.
It's fucking capitalism,
No.
Sean.
Yeah, but companies don't want to, so that's why they're not going to let you take that break. That's why we don't have afternoon siestas here.
Because fucking America's weird.
Dude, you get a lot more work quality out of me if I had like a mandated like hour nap.
Look, if I had a,
I would
if
be
I had,
willing to
if
stay
I
an
had,
hour later.
if
and
I had a
work great.
mandated 2-beer break, just one of those.
Why would a 2-beer
per day.
break?
Because, dude, like there are times where you just need to like sit down and just have a fucking beer. Most of those
Excuse
times
me.
for me actually require 2, sometimes 4,
Beer breaks.
In the middle of work?
just total. Dude, if I could, I would.
That's what we're talking about.
I
Yeah.
feel the same with my smoke breaks.
If it were legal and they were like, yo, you
No,
have
smokers
like,
annoy the shit out of
if they
me
were
with
like, yo, you have
breaks.
I'm not
if they
looking
were like,
out
yo,
for
you have
smoking,
25 minutes, go grab yourself like a bowl or something, I'd be like, okay.
Right?
Austin will one day move to Amsterdam.
Okay, how many times did I come into work late fucked?
Yeah.
Good answer. Yes.
Don't admit that here.
How many times did I
Never.
How many times did I go into work blazed? Yes. Hashtag just boys.
Now, if there are people who watch, you guys are in trouble.
What are you talking about?
Just kidding. Apparently they're doing a legendary edition of Blood Bowl 2. Didn't think anybody played Blood Bowl besides Kay.
It's on sale on Steam right now.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. What they're doing is they had added a new expansion, adding like 6 or 7 more teams.
Yeah, like new characters and stuff.
New race teams.
That's like an
brand new
RTS
ones that were
style.
never in the game before, which is cool. A new legendary mode, a couple new modes. It's like a redesign and revamp.
Guys, this is
the whole thing.
it's getting harder to see some of these that are missing.
Gotta leave some clear around here, guys.
What's the matter,
I'm
Austin? Can't keep up?
No,
Brittany, you gotta leave some clear
keeping up.
around
Just
here.
sometimes it's just difficult to see.
What? The color of them is all depending on Austin. I'm just breaking shit.
Well, don't break everything.
Yeah, leave a good smattering of clear glass around.
That helps kind of break
Good
it up.
smattering of smatter.
Yeah, a good smattering of splattering.
So Blood Bowl 2, that's like a RTS football game?
Yeah.
No,
that how I kinda
I would
understand
not
it?
call it an RTS in any time. There is nothing real time about it.
Turn-based.
Yes,
Right, I
it's
guess.
turn-based. It's D&D football.
Love it.
I just want to play football with monsters. And
I just wanna
do
play
souped
D&D.
up moves and destroy
No,
shit.
it's legit D&D. You take turns, you roll dice.
I just want to fucking play D&D.
I've never played D&D, so I guess that's why I'm not too sure about it.
There's a first time for everything,
really
Sean,
missing
and
out.
It's really, really fun, but
It
it can
is.
take a long time.
Yes.
I'm talking about Blood Bowl.
Mikey and my
D&D.
brother-in-law are trying to put a D&D together, actually.
Tell
Until you
Mikey
join
that
it.
I will not play with him. I mean, yeah, I will play with him.
tell Mikey.
You said no.
I changed my mind.
We could use. I'm pretty sure we could always use more people.
You know what? Never mind. I'm out again.
Fuck you.
I'm in.
Lost
Your
again.
ass
I'm
has
in.
got to get over here somewhere.
I'll call an Uber.
I'm so.
I'll call Sean.
Call me for an Uber.
You get in the car and Sean's not paying attention to who it is. He goes, "Where are you going?" You're like,
Your
"Same
house."
place as you, dude."
Yo, I seriously fucking thought Austin
Yeah.
was fucking with me. So I was driving for Uber on Friday for just extra cash. I figured, what the fuck, and it actually went well. I literally text Austin, "Hey, I'm right by your house." A minute later, I get an Uber request right in Bensalem, not
From
far
someone
from him,
named
from somebody named
Austin.
Austin. I figured it's like not far from my house, so I thought maybe he went somewhere nearby
And then just didn't
decided
feel
to
like
fuck with
walking
me,
home
call
because I'm a
Uber.
lazy fuck.
Yeah, and so I
You
mean,
wouldn't have been wrong,
I'm heading this
honestly.
directions, and I'm like, Austin, are you fucking with me? Did you call me as an Uber? He's like, no, I'm just driving around. I'm waiting to get there, and Austin to come trolling out there like a little, with a grin on his bitch face. And I was gonna laugh while being
Look,
pissed.
Sean, I have a fat face and a dumb face. I do not have a bitch face. All right.
You're happy-go-lucky bitch face.
I would. You can just say your fat dumb face. You're fine.
Nah, you're not fat.
You
You're
sure
not
about
dumb.
that?
In the face.
You sure about that? Look, just because there's
Yes,
beard there
no.
doesn't mean there's not shame behind it.
No. Your beard doesn't really make your face look bigger. I think my beard
No,
makes my face look bigger.
it hides the chubbiness that is my face.
I don't know.
It covers up this.
You have 3 chins underneath that beard.
Maybe 1.5.
So yeah,
Enough to cover.
But dude, you were totally right. I was driving around to your area. Every time I hit back to Bensalem was where I pretty much always got hit back with a ride somewhere. Like I tried to sit it in the Chamonix Mall.
Never.
And I would for like a couple minutes at best, but usually I would get a ride, and on my way back, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to plant here, and I figure, all right, I'll just leave it on, and I can work on like some stories and stuff like that.
Nope.
And then by the time I was getting back, I'd pick up another toll. And again, this only went till 11 o'clock. I only did it for like 5 hours, so I didn't even go into like the real bar times.
Oh, wait until you start doing that.
One of my first guys from the day was actually a guy who works as a car detail. He says, yeah, a good chunk of my customers are actually Uber drivers. And it's usually just cleaning up vomit and stuff like that after they do late nights. And I ask them, why do you do this? And they go, I make a shit ton of money. It's totally worth it. And they said they get reimbursed, I guess.
Yeah.
I've never
Anything
seen
happens
what
to
the
your car,
policies-
since you're a driver for their company, they'll reimburse you for it.
I have no idea how to go about doing that, so I think they're hoping that if that ever happens to me, I won't know what to do.
No, you just file a report with Uber, and
Yeah, I'm sure.
they'll look into it.
Well,
So the real question is, how is it even possible to select your driver there? Because I've just seen it
No.
randomly select.
You can.
No, it'll go
as
by-
a customer, you can refuse a driver though, can't
Yes. Well, if you get a driver that's like too far away, you can, or like you don't like
Or
the
you don't
star,
like the
or you don't like the
stars.
star rating they have, you can always just cancel it
Yeah.
and then resubmit
If
the
you
request.
wait so long to cancel them, they do charge you a fee.
Yeah.
Yes, because if they get close enough, it sends a notification and a timer starts. If you don't, I think this was the ride's not confirmed in 2 minutes after they hit the arrival point, they start charging a wait fee for it. Because I did have that for one ride.
I one day
Yeah, but it's 2 minutes you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2
one day-
minutes. Because I was picking somebody up from the stadium after a concert, and there was just a shit ton of people. And I had all these people coming up to my car. Yo, you who? Yo, you Steve? Hey, hey, you Jack? Hey, Allison, right? Like, what the fuck did you say? I'm Allison. And eventually my guys showed up, but they were like off somewhere in the distance when it called. So
fucking.
no, I think they were just trying to get to wherever it was.
Yeah.
But like the street that it said that they were on was blocked off and stuff like that. I'm like, I can't get to, I called them, like, I can't get to that street. It says you're like in the middle of here, but that's all coned and blocked off. There's no traffic there. It's all people on foot.
Yeah, because they, especially with like concerts and stuff downtown, they'll block off streets so that it's just foot traffic.
Yeah. So
The
they're in
reason I
between,
know
'cause
is 'cause
I
I
was
used
across
to-
from the Xfinity.
Xfinity Live.
That's it. Because I just took a ride
So
there.
you were literally right
and
around the
maybe-
corner from the Wells Fargo Center.
I was like across the street from the Wells Fargo
Yeah.
Center at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had dropped off somebody there and then immediately,
But
of
dude,
course,
now that
picked the ride up
now
from
that
there.
football season's in swing, you should do Ubering on Sundays when the Eagles play at home. You'll get some serious.
We
run.
record Sundays.
True, yeah.
I'm gonna probably,
Or if
I'm
they
gonna
do
probably throw it on when
if
we
they-
leave here.
yeah, if they do a Monday night or a Thursday night game at home, definitely.
Yes, that probably would.
Definitely, because you can either get bar crowds that are going to watch the game at bars, or you can just start driving people down to the game and then do it when the game I would say like
The traffic part
like
would
a
be the bitch.
third of the way through the fourth quarter, go back out and turn it on again. Because there are going to be people that are going to want to leave because either the game is well
'Cause
done because the
they're-
Eagles
'cause
are going
Eagles
to
are
win,
losing.
or they're getting their asses beat. They're either blowing someone out or they're getting blown out.
No,
Whenever it
usually they're
rains.
getting blown out.
Whenever
Usually
it
they
rains.
just blow.
Yeah, they do blow. What's up?
Whenever it rains.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So go out when it's raining?
Yeah.
That's when I order my Ubers. That's when Kay ordered his Uber. It's
Yeah.
a lot of times.
I was right up in your guys' area.
If I have
First
to
time we
take
did.
the bus somewhere and it's raining, I'm like, you know what? I can
Yeah,
spend $5
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
get
say
an
you'll
Uber.
pretty much
or,
pay the same price as you would a bus ride there and back to take an Uber.
Yeah.
I see. I enjoy it because I used Uber when I had to travel for work.
Yeah.
Because after I had a bad taxi experience, I got pissed off from it, and I didn't want to wait for a taxi every time I was going in between places while I was
Are you
there.
still recording?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a bad taxi from the airport to my hotel.
Ugh.
And it was funny thing is, my hotel was right next to it was in Atlanta. I was right next to the Falcons Stadium. And I could walk there and see it.
Speaking of which, did you hear about what's going on with the new Falcon Stadium?
No, what?
They put
They're adding
they put a
birds.
fucking they put a fucking Chick-fil-A in there. They have one Monday night game all season at home.
Wait, seriously?
Chick-fil-A isn't open on Sundays.
Oh,
so
that's right, they're open on
Every
Sundays.
single week that the Falcons are home, Chick-fil-A will not be open.
That's weird.
They have
as
one
shit.
Monday night game throughout the entire season.
I think that's one of those things that it sounded like a great plan on paper, and nobody thought the rest of that through.
No, what it
It got
was
stuck to
is-
be that owner because
I feel
you have
like-
to pay for that property.
I feel like it's I feel like the owners of Chick-fil-A were just like, yes. And then like the one guy was like, well, no, we and then another one was like, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out.
Do you think the Chick-fil-A might make an exception and allow them to
Nope.
be open Sunday nights?
Nope.
It's
But-
the person
Okay.
who actually owns the company is extremely religious
Yeah,
and believes that
Yeah,
Sundays should
but that's why I'm
be-
surprised they allowed
For
them
faith.
to open a franchise there because the franchise has to be approved from corporate to be opened. So that's why I find it weird that they allowed to open unless they were going to make some sort of like, because it's the end of the night or afternoon type of thing on Sunday in a location that the only business is going to be Sunday. And what do they do? What does that stadium utilize for other things when it's not football season? 'Cause
Oh, absolutely.
what else is
Concerts
that
mainly.
utilized for?
Yeah, concerts. And those were like Thursday,
Oh,
Fridays,
so
Saturdays.
there's other things that might make it money.
Might.
I mean, I would eat there if I went there to a concert. I'd buy like 47 fries.
Yeah. Them waffle fries are banging.
Yeah, they are.
I like the chicken nuggets they have.
They're all right.
It's not like
Chicken
They're
nugget?
sweet.
They're awesome.
They're very sweet.
They're not like the processed chicken crap you get everywhere else.
And
They're
Chicken nuggets
processed,
have
they're just
sucked
not the
ever since-
same process.
Any of you guys ever see the YouTube video Chicken Nugger?
No.
Oh,
No, but I saw Water Malone.
Watermelon is great. I love me some watermelon.
Chicken nuggets have sucked ever since Burger King caved in and stopped making theirs the awesome one they used to be. And now they taste
Burger
like,
King's
now they're like
nuggets
McDonald's.
sucks.
Wendy's
The
nuggets are
original
good.
Burger King nuggets were awesome. The ones when they were just the tall, thin strips and they actually had some spice and taste to them.
I
They're
miss
best.
I miss
Wendy's
McDonald's
nugs are
chicken
good.
selects.
Huh?
The chicken selects.
The chicken selects.
Which ones were those?
McDonald's, the big chicken strips.
Yeah.
McDonald's chicken sucks.
It
The
does
Burger
now.
selects.
Burger King's chicken nuggets are too much like McDonald's now. And they used to be great because they weren't like
They're
McDonald's.
shaped like crowns.
Wendy's nugs
They
are
used to
good.
be at one point, and those were the good ones.
Wendy's nuggets used
They're
to be
crispy.
good, and then they stopped making the spicy ones.
Yeah, that I'm kind of bummed about because the spicy nugs were really good. But they still
I don't like Wendy's. I like
they
McDonald's.
still have the best
No,
flavored
I haven't gone to
nugs.
Wendy's in years now.
Wendy's still has the best nugs in my opinion.
I don't eat at Wendy's
I don't know.
anymore.
The Wendy's chicken nuggets are like.
When I go to McDonald's, the only
Almost
thing I
like
get is
real
McDoubles
chicken.
and fries. I don't get their chicken anymore. I don't get any sort of like chicken sandwich or chicken nuggets. I only go to Wendy's for that stuff.
Oh, I love McDonald's chicken. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the day, McDonald's nuggets have gotten better, but I remember back in the day as a kid, you got McDonald's 4-pack of nuggets, and at least one of them had a huge rubbery piece of chicken fat in the middle every time. Man, it was I'm fine with them more so now, but that's why I used to hate getting them. They always had some unchewable, nasty shit in the middle of one of them. There's always 1 in 4.
I've had a handful of times where I've had that with a McDouble.
Ew, really?
Found a piece that I just couldn't chew through.
That to me is the worst. I've never had that problem with Chick-fil-A. I think that's why I actually kind of enjoy them.
Yeah.
Is I like the flavoring that goes into their chicken. The same with their nuggets. But I've never had something. I've never bitten into any sandwich and gone, this doesn't taste like it's chewable.
We need to get some of this pink out. There's too much pink.
It's never
Well,
enough
at this
pink.
point, it's a well mix.
I want to be swimming in pink. I already am, so. Mission accomplished.
Trying to think, is there any other recent things with games and all that's come out?
BoJack Horseman season 4 hit on
Nobody
Netflix.
fucking cares about fucking BoJack Horseman.
I fucking care about BoJack
Nobody
Horseman.
I
fucking
care about
cares about-
BoJack Horseman.
Hey! You don't count for anything!
BoJack Horseman is fucking hilarious.
BoJack fucking rules.
Oh,
Fuck BoJack.
I don't remember
Back
if,
in
having
You know,
the 90s,
BoJack probably would
four
fuck
seasons.
you.
Fuck.
TV
I don't remember this
show.
getting into 4 seasons. I felt this show was way newer than that.
BoJack
No.
the horse. BoJack the horse.
Oh, fuck
don't
that.
act
New
like
episode of
you
Rick and Morty finally
don't
tonight.
know. What? Rick and Morty tonight, yeah.
They skipped last week and it upset me because I've been looking for a new
Rick and
episode.
Morty. 1,000 times
and
Rick
they
and
go
Morty,
to- they go to-
www.rickandmorty.com, a million times Rick and Morty.
And they're going to Atlantis this week.
Yes. The
The
lost city of Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Futurama.
Yep.
My man.
I don't know if there's any other new
My man,
things
Pots
for
and
that.
Pans.
I haven't been up with Rick and Morty.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite skins.
Yes.
Pre-orders revealed.
The Planet Hulk Gladiator Hulk
Yep.
is one of them for the deluxe edition, which is like $100.
But it's only the deluxe. I thought it was a pre-order one.
It comes
is
with the
it the
deluxe
del-
edition. You have to get like the highest possible priced one. The other
Wait,
one,
is that
the
the
other one,
statue or is that the costume?
the costume.
Oh, I thought the costume came. I thought you got like a statue or something for the more expensive one.
Not
You
that
get
I
like
know
a
of.
figure or something like that?
If you do, it might be Ultron Sigma.
Which was a stupid ass name. They could have gone.
It's a
with
combination of Ultron and Sigma.
I know, but that's why I mean. Like it's just it's lazy. You just literally put.
You're
them
lazy.
Then usually they hybrid the name into something awesome.
What could they have done?
I don't know.
Sigtron? Ultima?
Ultima. Oh, Ultima would have been
Ultima's
good.
a thing in Final Fantasy. They can't.
Doesn't
Dark
matter.
Con.
Says who? They say they did Dark Con.
Says
But
Square.
at least that was a little bit more better than the other one. Or just go with something completely different and original. Like when they combine Xavier and Magneto.
What'd they do?
Nobody remembers that?
No.
Onslaught?
Oh yeah.
How was
Wait,
that?
fucking
How was
thing
that?
was- It wasn't. That's it. They just did a completely different name for them being combined.
Yeah,
And
it was
dude,
a weird
I would
fusion
love to see
of the two.
Onslaught show up in one of these games. Welcome back to the table, Austin.
Hey,
Time to die.
I think I've barfed out this room enough.
Yeah. Oh god.
I think it looks.
If I had to,
It looks so
if I have to
good.
fix this set for a shot, I am screwed.
Yo, if you have to fix this set for a shot, let me know. I got you.
Well, maybe we
I'll
can
come
leave,
over,
Maybe we'll leave it as this. For
I'll
the
come
set.
over. I'll spend a couple hours just replacing everything.
Maybe we'll leave. Well, by the time, you'll have your Xbox before we start filming.
It's very possible.
Most likely, or if anything, before we probably get to that scene. Which you're actually in, so you would actually be eventually here for.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're gonna do all the voice recordings separate.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I think that's about time. Did anybody have anything else that they were thinking of? Anything new that popped up? Still waiting on Star Wars news. It's never occurred yet.
Yeah,
Other than Battlefront 2 has an original story.
Yes.
Yes.
That is a thing.
I'm hoping for. I still want to play more Battlefront 1. I've only played it a few times. Because nobody has it, and I have all the fucking DLC.
I was gonna get it for PS4, but I'm just waiting for Battlefield 2 now.
Nah.
Battlefront.
At this point, you might as well. Anything else, guys? Casey seems like he's been off his own wall for a little while now.
Nothing that's been comes to mind at the moment.
Brittany?
No.
Where I'm at.
Alright, then I guess we'll call this for the podcast, and we will see you guys next week.
Probably not. There's nobody watching.
There will be. We might end up filming online next week.
Okay.
Well, why?
Because I might not be able to meet.
You motherfucker.
Or that we'd have to do a little bit later in the afternoon.
Well,
I'll explain later.
Okay.
Huh?
Never mind.
Alright, we'll see you guys next week.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, why the fuck do you
You're
wave?
waving
They
the
can't see you wave.
They can't hear you wave either.
Oh, sorry. K-Waves.
Thank you.
Thank you, narrator.
Exits stage left. End scene.